government. We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial.
It's Friday, January 18th, 2013. I got Jon Stewart laughing at Alex Jones now. I don't really enjoy doing this. I used to kind of like Jon Stewart. I actually used to watch Jon Stewart when I was a zombie and think that I was getting like the real story and that I was in on the loop and everything and I thought I was smart. Um Anyway, here it is, guys. He makes fun of Alex Jones. First, he cuts down the Marine.
So this isn't really about the Constitution or efficacy of regulation or intrusion.
Government's going to come after our guns.
Now we're getting somewhere. So this isn't really about the Constitution or efficacy of regulation or intruder defense. It's about how perilously close some people in this country feel they're living to a tyrant's rule.
It's something we've seen happen time and time again in history, with Stalin, happened in Cambodia, and then, of course, the Third Reich. No one saw that coming until it was too late.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Holy no one's taking away all the guns. But now I get it. Now I see what's happening.
I think what you mean is now you think you get it, Jon Stewart.
This is what it is. Their paranoid fear of a possible dystopic future prevents us from addressing our actual dystopic present. We can't even begin to address 30,000...
You guys heard him right. It's them and us. Jon Stewart has chosen his side. Them are the people like us and Alex Jones, myself, and a whole bunch of other people. Probably millions. The majority, I'd say. And then there's us, Jon Stewart, and any other sniveling little freaks that want to join him and think that the Second Amendment is a laughable issue right now. Maybe someone should tell Jon Stewart that the economy is about to collapse. Maybe someone would want to explain what QE infinity means to Jon Stewart. Because what an idiot. I don't feel good calling someone that name, but just look at this doorknob. Bad move, Jon Stewart. I suggest you get educated about Second Amendment before you come out on that issue on a public platform like you have. Does he just not understand it? How can you have... Earlier they played a Jesse Ventura clip on Piers Morgan as well. How can you sit down and watch Jesse Ventura, watch Alex Jones saying Hitler took the guns, Mao took the guns, and then still not get it somehow? And you can hear how certain he is in his voice. He says, okay, I get it. This is how it is.
From addressing our actual what it is. They're paranoid. All the guns. But now I get it. Now I see what's happening.
Yeah. You get it. I don't think you do, Jon Stewart. I don't think you do. Or you would never have said any of that gibbering that just came out of your flapping gums. But honestly, we're awake now, so we see the truth. So honestly, let's look at someone like Alex Jones and then just listen to Jon Stewart.
I apologize for my voice. A little cold.
Like what? What'd you say? Stop gibbering. Okay, now I'm glitched.
We've learned in our conversation about... I apologize.
Oh, he's saying sorry. He's saying he's starting his show by apologizing with some fucking with a really stupid ass look on his face. Maybe you should apologize, Jon Stewart. Maybe you should start every show by saying sorry to us with that stupid look on your face before you laugh at Alex Jones. Maybe you should start and finish every story by saying every show by saying how sorry you are. That sounds like a good idea to me. I think you should apologize more often, Jon Stewart. It's just totally unbelievable. I can't believe I can't believe I used to actually, when I was a zombie, listen to this person. Oh, and I thought I was getting the real story. Unbelievable. I'll tell you something, guys. If you think Jon Stewart's right here, there's a bigger world than just Jon Stewart. There's Drudge Report. I guess Drudge Report is more paranoid people, eh? Yeah, let's laugh it up, Jon Stewart. Let's see, there's all kinds of laughable material in here. That's why millions of people listen to Alex Jones, and presumably your ratings are going down. See, here's all the alternative media. The world's a lot bigger than Jon Stewart, guys. You want the real story? Try watching a little Alex Jones. Try reading a little Drudge Report. Because Jon Stewart's wrong on this, and he's made a big mistake by laughing at Alex Jones like that. So anyway, the very apologetic, sniveling Jon Stewart that has this sort of insecure way about how he speaks too, and how he does his show. With his shoulders sitting hunched there like this, and he's awkward and weird. Let's just face it. And obviously he doesn't understand Second Amendment. He's choosing which line in the sand he's on. And I'll tell you something else.
Taking away all the guns.
All the guns. Like we're worried about someone's gonna take my every single gun I have. That's not even it. It's about the assault weapons. The Second Amendment, I believe, is there because for the assault weapons, wherever the muscle is, it's there to put the muscle in the hands of the people, not in the hands of the government. Constitution even says we should have no standing army. So here we are. We're totally backwards. The government has all the weapons, and they're taking away ours. And Jon Stewart thinks Alex Jones getting bothered about Second Amendment right now is something that's laughable. And he starts his show by apologizing for who he is. Awesome, Jon Stewart. Good job, buddy. Now go jump off a bridge if you want as well. Anyway, let's just assume that Jon Stewart does not understand what's happening with the economy right now, does not understand that we're looking at a fiat collapse, a currency collapse, and that he's not intentionally endangering us by making the Second Amendment a laughable issue right now. Let's just presume that's why Alex has so many listeners, is because he realizes, or at least believes, that You can't really talk about Second Amendment without talking about the economy. They're one and the same. And I would even take it a step further and say you can hardly even talk about the Second Amendment without talking about the false flags that are happening, or the events that are happening which appear to be false flags, and you can't really have that discussion without talking about false flags. So Jon Stewart neglects both of those issues. He's just talking about Second Amendment like it's just this one issue that has always plagued America. That he doesn't quote statistics except for the 30,000 gun deaths. We're into statistics, Jon Stewart. Maybe that's why people love Alex Jones. We like facts. Factual details matter. The truth matters, not just your gut feeling and your belief. Anyway, so he didn't mention the economic collapse, so I guess he just doesn't get it. This is the kind of thing that's believable to me, that he actually thinks he's in the right here and he's doing a good thing, but just doesn't really understand. Nomi Prince should be released on this guy, and for an hour or two talking about derivatives and other instruments of Wall Street that Wall Street's used to make themselves rich while costing us dearly. How derivatives have bankrupted this country. Maybe Jon Stewart needs to learn what a fiat currency collapse is, how the Second Amendment fits in there.